Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Delta Days. I'm Brian, and on today's episode, we're taking this beauty all the way up to Sacramento. We're starting in Discovery Bay and going about 75, 80 miles up to Sacramento that's where we're taking this. So come along and it should be a good time.
He's got you, Brian. Straighten that wheel. Shut her down.
All right, we're locked in right now.
All the way up.
We are locked in.
Okay. As soon as he's on. Okay, I'm gonna put it here.
Clear. Clear. I'm gonna walk the rope out. All right. So we just got the Boston Whaler hooked up, and now we are leading that line out and we're towing it. So the Boston Whaler is coming with us. We are currently on the main channel, the San Joaquin Delta right now, and we are headed towards the Willow Berm. They should have the bridge open for us, but if they don't, we might have to wait a couple minutes. But so far, smooth sailing, and we're all having a good time. Weather's great, and it's good. So here we go. We're making our way to Sacramento on Delta Days. We are right off of Highway 12. Highway 12 is just over the other side of the levee over here, and we're still making our way up to Sacramento. Everything's going great so far. are currently going through Oxbow right now. It's a full service marina. Obviously, there's a lot of homes here along the way. And we're getting close to, what bridge are we gonna go through?
Tyler Island Bridge.
Tyler Island Bridge will be our next bridge. Stay tuned. Hopefully I'll get the drone up there and we'll get some cool shots of it as well. And hopefully you're liking the episode. If you are, make sure that you're clicking that like button. Make sure you're leaving a comment down below. And we're continuing our way up to Sacramento.
Hi, I'm Captain Rex. We're in the 2001 400 sedan Sea Ray, which is a 46-foot twin engine boat. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. We're on the Georgiana Slough. We have Brian on board today. It's a lot of fun. We're just motoring our way to Sacramento, and you'll see a bunch of good footage today. And if you ever get a chance to run up in this area, it's super nice.
Next little adventure, we are going to jump on the Boston Whaler because this little guy got to go to the bathroom. So we got to go and take her up to the beach and see if the dog has to go to the bathroom at all. So we're going to go up there, little scouting mission, and we'll see. But here we go. All right, boat's right there. Scouting up ahead, trying to find a little beach.
Hello, this is Captain Fairplay on Good Times 2, and we are now in Walnut Grove. We are right up next to the 160 highway. This is the Georgiana Slough Bridge right behind us. We just came through Georgiana Slough. This is the Walnut Grove Bridge right in front of us, which crosses over. This is the River Road 160. Go all the way to Sacramento, all the way from Rio Vista, Highway 12. This is where it ends up right there, and then crosses that bridge and will take you all the way to Sacramento. And Walnut Grove Marina is just down the river here on the other side of these locks. Those are locks. When there's too much rain coming down during the wintertime, they can lock those up and block it from going down and flooding all these islands down there. So to your right is Walnut Grove Marina. To your left is the meadows, and those are the towers, the Walnut Grove towers that are in the meadows. The meadows is a resort area. It was a big houseboating area back in the day, back in the 80s and 90s. And it looks like the Pirates of the Caribbean. It is a sight to see. I mean, and we had our houseboat in Walnut Grove Marina for 20 years, Fair Play. And we would go from Walnut Grove Marina to the meadows and take vacations there. It was absolutely beautiful. We'd run around, come underneath these locks in our barefoot Sanger with our 200 horsepower Black Max, and we would go down and get ice cream and Mel's and pizza and eat there. And then we would go down the river and we would ski, wakeboard, wake surf. This is where it all began before we went to Discovery Bay and turned in Fair Play for good times.
Right behind me, this is Clarksburg we're passing right now, and we're getting to Sacramento. Not exactly sure how far, but our captain will tell us. Let's find out.
I have no idea. But your guess is as good as mine. But it's all about the trip, not about the destination, Brian.
All right, if we're guessing, I'm gonna say we have about an hour till we're in downtown Sacramento, but we're going past Old Town Sac, so I would say hour 45 till we reach our destination. And our final destination is where?
Riverbank Marina.
Riverbank Marina is our final destination. So stay tuned. We'll be there shortly. Hopefully you're enjoying this episode. We are just now approaching Freeport and still making our way up to Sacramento. See Seeing a little bit more traffic as we make our way up, but we're getting close. Probably a little more than an hour until we are at our final destination, which will be along the Garden Highway up in Sacramento.
Where's my phone? I don't know.
We'll be there shortly.
Over there. I need my phone.
We are now in downtown Sacramento. We just went under the I-80 bridge, and now we have the Tower Bridge right behind me. And on the other side of the Tower Bridge, you'll find Old Sacramento. So, next stop is, well, we're still going more north. We're going up to the Garden Highway, up that way. So, probably got another 30 minutes or so. But we're getting closer. And the weather's good, vibes are high, so come on, we're almost there.
You help me down on the deck, all right? Let's get that boat pulled up close to us.
Debbie, get up
Okay, no, go to my boat.
there. No, right there's a ladder right there.
All right, that's a wrap. We made it to Riverbank Marina safely from Discovery Bay. Took us a little longer, but we had a lot of fun along the way. And it was good. Everybody enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. The boat is safely docked at Riverbank Marina now. We're gonna get some food and just call it a day, and it's been really good. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Delta Days. Like always, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and leave a comment down below, and if you haven't already, click that like button. Until next time, this is Brian from Delta Days. Peace.
Hey, Brian, it's Captain Rex. I want to thank you again for crewing on Good Times, coming north to Sacramento. The boat's back in the marina. We're in the tender today. We run up river probably 15 miles. You ever get a chance to come up here, son, it's beautiful. Stand.
Look at this beach. We're on Old River Road on the Sacramento River up above the Sacramento Airport. There's a lot of wakeboard boats that come through here. This place is absolutely beautiful. Look at this beach. Oh my God, the water's clean. Love it up here.